Hello, hello, this is Aeriol, and this is your New Moon Ascended Master Oracle reading. For this reading, I'm using the Ascended Master Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And before I jump into my reading here, I'd like to make a few suggestions on how to create sacred space before your reading or before your meditation practice. The first thing you want to do is to have your intention. The new moon is the perfect time to set manifestation intentions, as you know. An intention is different than a question. Keep in mind that it's not the same as asking a question. You're not looking for an answer. You are focusing on a desired result. For example, healing, or love, clarity, knowledge, peace, harmony. They can be abstract things like this, energies that you, and states of being that you want to draw forth in your life. Or it can be an intention of a solid goal, a new car, a set amount of money, a trip or a vacation. Whatever it is, have an intention of what you want to manifest. And I also recommend that you write it down. Then you want to have an energetic protocol, such as grounding yourself, right? And this is when we take our energy and let it settle into our physical body. And a lot of times I instruct people to tie an imaginary ball of string around their tailbone, and then to drop the string down, down, down to the center of the planet, and boink, as soon as they have that very long string attached to their tailbone and to the center of their planet, doink, they just know that they're grounded. So grounding yourself is really important. Some people also ground like tree roots from the bottoms of their feet. So however you do it is fine, but you just want to make sure that you have a protocol, a set series of energetic things that you do, like do it in the same order or do it at the same time of day. The more regularity that you can have around it, the easier it will be for you to get into that intuitive state of mind. Then you want to go ahead and connect to your higher self. Now, I start here. First I ground, then I connect to my higher self. Then after that, I can connect to my source energy, but I really do that through the filter of my higher self. Or I don't know if filter is the right word, but through the portal or the channel of my higher self. And that's just how I do it. And then the next thing I want to do is to call in my angels, masters, and guides across time and space, and ask that the information that I receive once I'm in this intuitive state be of the highest purity and clarity. Now I do that because obviously I don't want my own stuff to be mixed in there with my client's reading, or I don't want to impose my will upon the reading. I really want to be able to just get the messages clearly and without too much interpretation, because if you start, sometimes you can really overanalyze what's going on. So I just ask that it be of the highest purity and clarity, and I also add this of the greatest good for all concerned. Now you may have any sort of ritual, creating an altar, lighting a candle, burning sage, or some sort of incense. I, as you know, ring my singing bowl. I love that to clear space and to mark time, and to have that vibration to follow inside of the self. Whatever you do, just have a regular protocol around it, and have it be beautiful and lighthearted and fun for you, something that you enjoy and that you revel in. Because if it's not fun, you're not going to do it on a regular basis. And the whole point is that you want to develop some sort of daily practice in connecting with that higher aspect of yourself and developing that relationship with your spiritual self. Okay, then, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and grab an Ascended Master card for this month, for today. And, oh, interesting. So the card I got was Hina. That is a Polynesian and Hawaiian goddess. It's a moon goddess, which is great for our new moon reading, although I think she's usually associated with the full moon. So let's be on the lookout, especially now as the full moon creeps up after our intention setting new moon here, that that as we go towards the full moon, that we are aware of her influence. That's kind of interesting to me. Now, she's a Polynesian and Hawaiian moon goddess that's considered so beautiful that no one can look directly at her. She felt compassion for the natives, so she threw pieces of moon down to the islands to provide for the people's material needs. The pieces turned into the banyan trees, which the natives produced into cloth for use in clothing and commerce. Call upon Hina for issues involving fertility, attraction, and manifestation. Obviously, she's that moon goddess, that full moon goddess. So this is a super potent manifestation month for us. Let's get into what the meaning of this card actually is. Her message here is freedom. Freedom. Walk away from restrictions and be free. You have the power and the right to change your life so that you can experience more freedom. This card signifies that your soul is crying out for more freedom, especially as it involves your life purpose. Perhaps it's time to take a break so that you'll be able to think more clearly about desires and available options. Wow, is it time to get a fresh perspective? What kind of freedom are you really, really wanting right now? This is interesting. The universe always supports the desire for expansion, creativity, and freedom. Say yes to freedom, and the universe will say yes to you. So look at where you're stuck. What does freedom mean? Clear out any fears that come up around freedom, and just let that sink in. Some additional meanings for this card are: it's time to leave a situation that you've outgrown. Question the validity of any rules that you've imposed upon yourself. Allow the universe to support you while you make your desired life changes. Are you trusting the universe? Be assertive in saying no. Wow. Be assertive in saying no to anyone who's overstepping boundaries with you. Are you a doormat? I haven't had those kind of boundary issues myself in my own evolution for a while, thank goodness. But some of my clients are coming to me with that kind of stuff. It's usually around time and expectations, right? So, interesting. This goddess Hina is bringing us messages of freedom, right? And to be free, you have to be aware of where your boundaries are. So, where are you free? Where are you stuck? Where are you willing to let go so that you can let the universe provide for you? These are all questions to ponder. Okay, well, that just about wraps it up for today and our new moon Ascended Master Oracle reading for today. I'm wishing you well and happy healing.